And protection at our state capitol continued through Inauguration Day. And ABC 10's Monica Coleman has been out at the Capitol all day watching those events unfold. Monica, what's the latest?
Madison, the California National Guard is still here after what's been a very long day for them. Protesters came to the Capitol to support Donald Trump, but also to celebrate the inauguration of President Joe Biden. While there's another group that came here who had a different message. They say they're in support of neither. Inauguration Day morning at the Capitol was quiet, but the barricades and National Guard spoke volumes on what the day would bring with potential protest. In front of the 6-foot fence surrounding the Capitol was Joe from Brentwood, protesting alone in support of Donald Trump and the conservative movement.
I'm surprised there was nobody here today with guns, but I think they knew they were outnumbered with National Guard.
Joe says he still feels the election was stolen, although there has been no evidence of voter fraud.
I feel that if they would at least given Trump his day in court and listened to the evidence, and people might not be as mad as they are.
It's our time too. It's a shared time, and to finally accept it. But I don't know if that's really going to happen. But it's a done deal now, and I really think we should support our president, support our country.
Not too long after, Patricia Deeney was at the fence as well in support of the historic inauguration of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
I consider it a Triple Crown event with President Biden and then the Senate and the House, and it's just a reason to celebrate and to be able to celebrate, and because it's a great win.
City workers have now removed the barricades that were once wrapped around the roundabout, which were supposed to deter protesters. But a large group wearing all black and helmets went straight to the Capitol, to the fence. The group of protesters that refused to name themselves chanted that they did not support Donald Trump or President Joe Biden, while spraying pink smoke in the air before the group separated at Capitol Mall, half walking down to the Sacramento County Jail, where inmates looked down from below, cheering on the protesters. The barricades are now down and drivers are allowed to go into the roundabout, and also CHP is still at the Capitol steps blocking anybody from coming in, and that 6-foot fence is still up and it will stay up until further notice. Madison.
Monica, thank you. All is quiet right now at the state capitol.
You know, the law enforcement presence in Sacramento far outnumbered the demonstrators who took to the streets. It was a confusing scene for many onlookers. ABC 10's John Bartell spoke to people who were there. He has their perspective.
If you were to sum up Inauguration Day in Sacramento, it would include a large show of law enforcement and a small group of unknown demonstrators who wouldn't tell the media who they were or what they were doing. That group of demonstrators traveled all through downtown, catching the attention of locals. They made a lot of noise for a group that could fit inside a school bus, maybe two. They shouted many things, but their message was a little unclear.
They got to get it out.
The group wouldn't directly tell the media who they were or what they were doing, but when they passed by Jeannie McNeil on her smoke break, she formulated her own idea.
As long as it's peaceful. All I want is no one hurt, and we go on, we come together.
Behind the unknown demonstrators was a peloton of bike cops, a show of law enforcement that cyclist Matt Evans wanted no part of.
I think it's a waste of manpower. Should have never happened, but I can understand it.
After sending up a smoke signal at the Capitol, the group marched down 7th Street, taking up both lanes of traffic, and it unfortunately made Troy W. late for work.
I was telling them to hurry the hell up so I can get to work, and they're like, this is our street, this is our street. These people are out of their friggin' minds.
And by 1:45, the unknown demonstrators went home, leaving the bike police with nowhere to lead them. Although it was an odd scene in Sacramento, it was peaceful, and I think many people can agree that's all we can hope for. In Sacramento, I'm John Bartell.